Beleza, pessoal, estamos aqui 2021, virada de ano já. Vou trazer para vocês aqui esses joguinhos que a Sony liberou aí, a PSN liberou, desculpa a Sony, PSN liberou aí para quem tem a PS Plus, mês de janeiro. Então vamos conferir aí o Gridfall primeiro. Lembrar aí que eu não conheço nada do jogo ainda, primeira vez jogando. Então vamos ao jogo. Configuração de brilho, tá bom. Salvar a alteração, ok. Carregar opções, vamos ver o que tem de opções aqui. Controles de jogo. Fúria. Trocar armas. Beleza. Jogo. Dificuldade. Será que posso botar no difícil? Vou botar no difícil. Tutorial ativo, beleza. Isso aqui o áudio já tá em português, não sei se tá... Bom, vamos pro jogo então. Ah, aqui que seleciona. Vou botar no difícil, vai que eu não gosto muito de jogar no normal. Ganda.
Could you stand a little taller, just a tad?
This.
Yes, yes. The chin a tiny bit lower. Gaze a little more to the right. There! Now, hold the pose.
Beleza, vamos lá para customização do nosso personagem então. Posso escolher homem ou mulher. Pré-definições. Ah, já tem neguinho pronto aqui já, se o cara quiser. Vou botar um... Esse aqui tá com cara de invocado aqui pra não ter medo nos caras. Caramba, é difícil, hein? Vou pegar esse cabeludo aqui. Sobrancelha. Aí. Cor da pele tá bom, cor do cabelo tá bom. O que é o olho? Meu olho é castanho, mas eu não sei que olho é daquele ali, acho que tá verde. Deixa eu ver esse aqui. Guerreiro, técnico, magia, ó, dá pra escolher esse. Pô, legal. Bom, o jogo que tem isso aí, geralmente os caras pegam o guerreiro porque ele tem mais resistência. Técnico. Talentos. Ciência. Isso aqui provavelmente é um pistoleiro, um arqueiro, sei lá o que vai ser esse cara aqui. Cara, eu vou pegar esse técnico aqui pra ver. Aí. Que é isso? Já dá pra gente atribuir um ponto. Ah. Vou botar uma força aqui pra ele então. É isso aí. Carisma. Ciência. Isso aí. Vamos lá então. Vamos
Just a
começar.
few more minutes. You have such an incredibly singular face. That's a compliment, my lord, out of my mouth. Your particularity gives you character.
You're still here?
We've nearly finished. Have you any more need of me, Master?
You haven't forgotten that we're setting sail today, have you?
Of course not.
Your cousin is nowhere to be found. I've searched the palace from cellars to attics. Your uncle is beside himself.
He was of a mind to paint the
O
town
cara tá
last
com
night.
estrago na cara ali, parece que tomou
Make
um
care to your
balaço.
own preparations without wrinkling another frown. We'll meet you on the boat.
It's about time your cousin took account of the responsibilities awaiting him. He should go and inform the ambassadors of Ptolemy and the Bridge Alliance of his departure.
Have no fear, Master. I will go and see them in his name. I beg your pardon, but urgent matters call me away. Might we finish all this later?
Impossible, my lord. You are leaving with the tide, if what I've been told is correct.
I am sorry, sir. Truly, I must be going.
My lord, please, I beg you. Her Highness has personally requested I finish this.
Thank you, cousin, for getting me out of that.
Começou. Vamos lá. Nada desse jogo. Vou ver aqui se é mundo aberto, não sei. Ó, dá pra equipar coisa pelo jeito. Beleza. É, mapa grande. Segundo andar. Está numa casa ou não? Aqui, achei. É, pessoal, é mundo aberto o jogo. Então vai ser jogo bom, então. O gráfico não é dos melhores, mas tá bonito. Estatística. Eu achei essa câmera um pouco rápida aqui, mas depois eu mexo nela. Não consegui ver se o áudio tem em português. Eu acho que não tem. Não tem essa opção. Não. Ah, vamos continuar então. Não lembro que o cara disse pra mim fazer ali. Despeça-se de sua mãe. O cara tirou uma adaguinha ali. Pra fazer isso aí, cara.
Hey! Green blood!
Cut.
And so the day has finally come.
Vamos aos tutoriais.
Fledglings are leaving the nest.
Accompanied by their most loyal and tenacious master of arms.
As loyal as your gold.
Well, enough with the cold mercenary. I know you like us. Still hiding your men in the unsuspecting shadows of the greats of this world, I see.
Hey, our blades are the only thing keeping you dainties alive.
Kurt, I'm not in need of your protection. I'm no longer a child, you know.
Is that so? Well, let's see. Fight with honor!
Ataque 3 vezes. Ataque principal no quadrado, secundário triângulo. Então vamos lá então. Beleza, 3 ataques. Esquiva. Eita! Ah, eu já entendi. Vamos lá. Ei. Mano, esse cara aqui com essa espadona aí não tem como. Caramba, cara. Acho que nem tem como vencer ele mesmo.
It's becoming a little hard to believe.
Don't add insult to injury. This is humiliating enough. We'll need to get you through the basics, or you risk getting your feathers plucked at the first sign of trouble.
That could definitely come in handy.
In that case, Otto here is going to be your training partner. Go! Fight with honor!
Ah, agora eu achei a pistola aqui, já era agora. Feitiços de ação. O cara não vai me atacar? Beleza. Já tava me achando. Porra, os malucos vieram pra cima, agora ferrou. Toma uma poção aqui pra... Ah, o cara não atirou. Pessoal, é difícil pra caramba. Ih! Deixa eu pegar a manha pra vocês verem. Já é. Ah, ratei. Porra, ratei de novo, cara. O boneco não toma agora o negócio.
It appears we've brushed up on the basics.
It does, and I'd like to be on my way. I've quite the list of things to do before we depart.
Indeed. Remember that you can always train in our barracks on the island if you're feeling rusty.
Are your bags packed for the great departure?
Yes, you know I get by with very little. You're not angry that I'm coming with you, I hope.
On the contrary, I'm thrilled that both you and Sir de Cosilio are joining our party. A few friends at your side in unknown territory is a boon.
Ah, so the old goat is coming too. And there I was thinking I would die of boredom on the trip. By the way, where is our future governor hiding? I was hoping to put his skills to the test as well.
I have no idea. He had plans to celebrate his departure last night, and we haven't seen him since. You know Constantine. I should have gone with him, but my heart wasn't in the mood for celebration. The thought of bidding my mother farewell.
It is never easy to say goodbye. But you should be going to see her now. She must be waiting for you. I'll meet you in front of the palace. Then we'll go and find Constantine together.
Very well. I'll meet you as soon as I've said my goodbyes.
O problema é ficar lendo. Ah. Encontrar o Kurt na frente.
What is this? Have you not been told to knock? I've asked 1,000 times. Oh, it's you, my dear child.
I'm sorry. I'm having trouble getting used to your condition.
Tá mal aí, tia.
Come now, let's speak of more pleasant things. I'm so very happy to hear your voice.
É uma princesa.
You remind me so much of your father. I do miss him so. Today is the big day, isn't it? Ready to set sail for that island everyone's talking about.
Yes, but the idea of leaving you behind, alone and ill.
Dying, my child. Alas, there is nothing you can do by staying that would ease my suffering. One thing brings me cheer. They say the island is full of miracles, and we might find a cure.
Even if I were to find it, I would never be able to return in time to...
I know. But it brings me comfort to know my son has left on a mission to heal his people. Come now. It is time for you to take leave. Here. Take this with you.
What is it?
A family heirloom. Something that... Take it and keep it with you. May it bring you good luck. All my blessings go with you, my child. Now, be off.
Pô, pelo jeito é a mesma doença que ele tem ali na cara ali, pegou no corpo todo dela ali. Provavelmente estão em busca da cura disso. Botou um chapéuzinho ali, pá. Disparada, você pode correr mais rápido. Ó. Segurar o X, ele corre mais rápido.
Kurt? It's done.
Sorry, Greenblood. Look, we can see the masts of the ship that'll be taking us. This is one sacred adventure we're embarking on.
I hope this island will keep its promises.
In order to know that, we'll need to find Constantine first.
You're right. Maybe he's already at the port. He was so eager to leave.
This will be quite the chore to finish before our departure. The commander wants to recover some merchandise from our supplier, but the transporter doesn't want to deliver. I did all I could to persuade. Nothing came of it. All the parliamenting fatigues me. But this is your domain. I wouldn't say no to a little help.
Of course. Where is the supplier?
In the lower boroughs, near the port.
Right then. We'll put it on our list of visits.
Configuração de equipamento. Vamos lá. Adicionar a equipe. Ó, vai ter equipe, cara. Coisa boa. Gosto de jogo assim.
Greenblood, do you need something?
I must leave you.
Não quero falar nada agora. Será que ele me segue? Ele me segue. Vou criar uma gangue então e vou invadir as terras inimigas. Bom, tem que ir lá pra baixo, lá pelo que meu mapa tá indicando aqui. O que essa tia aqui tem?
Sire, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good company.
Beleza, não será útil.
I wish you a
Você.
good day, Your Excellency.
Greetings, Your Excellency.
Tá bom. Eu estou com medo da peste na minha cara, ou eu não sei o que tá acontecendo. Só fala pouco aqui nessa aldeia. Ó, tem mais um guarda aqui. Vamos ver se dá pra recrutar. Não dá. Opa! Você pode acessar o mapa da região. Vamos ver. Estamos perto de onde a gente tem que ir. Dar uma corrida. O vídeo não ficar tão grande. Se o pessoal gostar do vídeo aí, eu trago mais. Ó, a ambientação do jogo tá bem bacana aí, pessoal. Tá bem bonito aí. O estilo, né, da época. Bom, nessa porta aqui.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade, I have been told that you were named legate. Congratulations. Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself. But you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation. Of that I'm certain.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for Tirfredi. My cousin Constantine is about to take up office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought... Well, then, that is a pity. Have a pleasant voyage. A brilliant future awaits you. They say that it is a marvelous island.
Uma ilha maravilhosa, sei.
Cousin, my congratulations and sincere wishes for success.
You seem slightly hesitant. Please, tell me what troubles you.
A rather unscrupulous individual has been sowing trouble in Serene. A charlatan passing himself off as an alchemist.
Do people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea. Remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster casts dirt upon their reputation and our own at the same time. In any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect your laws.
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises. My departure is imminent.
I thank you, Excellency. And I am pleased to see you have taken so well to your new functions of diplomacy. The man operates in the city center. He is said to be clever and mean. Be careful.
Vamos embora, vamos lá.
Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye.
Falamos aí com o embaixador Salim, será como que é? Bom, beleza. Provavelmente agora Subiu. Vamos ver pra onde é que tem que ir. Pra cá. Falar com Cardeal.
Good day, Excellency.
Sir Desade.
Vamos lá, Cardeal.
The pleasure.
Dê nossa missão.
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for Tirfredi on the hour.
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater stature. Allow me to congratulate you. Were you not named legate of the congregation?
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
It is a station of great honor that I am sure you will fill with brio and panache. The Mother Cardinal Cornelia will be enchanted to work with you and your cousin in the future. I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in a rather delicate matter.
Tell me more about it, and perhaps I can take care of your problem before my departure.
Very well. A small group of dangerous heretics has found refuge in Serene. We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls. But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place. We would consider it a tremendous favor if you would arrest them and deliver them to our guard.
Heresy is not a crime in Serene. You do know that. But I'm sure my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would indeed give us his blessing. But it would take time. Far too much time. For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made contact with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
I see. You're hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dockyards. I'll look into this and see what I can do. I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
May the light guide you, Desade.
The merchant is there.
O cara não pula, velho. Deixa eu pular ali. Do jeito nosso navio ali. Acho que já vamos embarcar então.
Lively there, lads and lasses! I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide. You, man, carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life.
Ei, já era. Vai tomar uma chibatada agora.
Some children we'd been best to refuse.
Captain Vasco.
And you are?
I'm de Sade, the prince's nephew. If all is in order, we will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship, not a boat.
Apologies.
Apologies for my asking, but the young governor isn't with you.
He didn't come home this morning. I need to find him before departure.
I hope nothing's happened to him or he hasn't changed his mind. The tide does not wait.
Perhaps he simply celebrated his imminent departure with a little too much enthusiasm. Is everything ready?
We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing. But have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure, like another I know.
I doubt that. Jonas was never one to fancy drink. And it's been 2 days since last he was seen. No, I fear something bad has happened to him. Might I ask you, if you hear anything, could you report it to me? I would like to set sail with a clear mind.
Be back soon,
Não vou
Captain.
perguntar nada porque eu quero que o jogo flua. Vamos lá. Tem que falar com o carinha ali em cima.
I still don't see Constantine at your side. I hope he hasn't been the victim of any foul play.
Don't worry. We'll find him in time for departure.
I certainly hope so. Would you be in need of my help in any way?
What will be your official title on Tier Or are you just here to keep an eye on us?
Come now, don't be ridiculous. I'm coming in the capacity of official advisor, nothing more. But His Highness has also asked me to report to him on certain strategic observations. I am therefore required to take note of all events, chart the island and its resources, but also obtain as much knowledge as possible concerning the more dangerous creatures of the island. Your help will be extremely valuable to me. I've no longer the legs of an adventurer.
It's always a privilege to help, Master. I need to be leaving. I have quite a few things to do before we raise anchor.
O cara ficou na minha frente aqui, cara.
Good day, Tavern Keeper.
Good day to you. What is your pleasure?
With all these sailors coming and going, you must have heard some stories about Tier
Right. Even stories that my heaviest drinkers would have trouble believing. They say that man trees live there. Dragons and gigantic creatures. Treasure abounds under every rock. And the source of eternal life is hidden somewhere there. Last night, some naughts even told me they brought back one of those giant beasts into the port. Ah, but you know the kind. If you ask my opinion, the drink was fueling their imaginations.
I'm looking for my cousin. His name is Constantine. I believe he was intent on celebrating his departure last night.
There was indeed a party here last night, but it ended badly.
Whatever do you mean?
A brawl broke out. My tavern was shattered, and no one's paid for the damages.
I'm sorry. Amongst the rebel rousers, did there happen to be a young man? 20 years of age, hair down to his neck, light brown, blue eyes, quite the talker.
I don't believe it. Of course he was there. He's the man that started the fight. I hope you've come to reimburse
Foi ele
me.
que começou a briga.
Don't count on me to help you if that's not the case.
What kind of damage are we talking about exactly?
A good half of my furniture was broken into firewood. I piled up the lot over there.
Let me take a look. Perhaps it can be repaired.
If you can fix it, I'd be obliged. If not, you'll need to pay.
Eia.
The furniture is in terrible condition. The fight must have been extremely violent.
It looks as if it's fixable. I've seen worse. We'll need to build some metal dowels, but once done, we can make them like new.
I could repair this if I had some metal dowels.
Beleza, vou ter que conseguir pino de metal pra arrumar isso aqui pro cara ali. Onde é que eu vou arrumar isso?
Well then, were you able to repair it all?
No, I haven't been able to sort them out.
In that case, you need to pay me, sir.
I regret I don't have the sum you're asking for.
Either you repair them, or you reimburse their cost. Or I keep what I know about your cousin to myself.
That's ridiculous. He could reimburse you easily. He's quite a rich man.
Perhaps, but a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. And as for promises, I've heard enough to fill an ocean.
Very well. I will see what I can scavenge in that case. I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Locked. I don't have the key. I don't have the key. Locked.
Aí. Pô, já que eu abri aqui, eu vou pegar tudo. O negócio tá feio aqui. Não dá pra pegar nenhum desses itens. esses caras gemendo parece o Resident Evil 3. Vou consertar a mesa pro cara.
I could repair this if I had some metal dowels.
É, por que não?
I could repair
Peguei
this
esse
if I had
pino
some
lá.
metal dowels.
Moedas de ouro. É, ele tá roubando as moedas dos caras que deixaram aqui, né? O Behinder instalado.
Well then, were you able to repair it all?
No, I haven't been able to sort them out.
In that case, you need to pay me, sir.
I regret I don't have the sum you are asking.
Either you repair them.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
I could repair this if I had some metal dowels.
Bom, beleza, pessoal. Tive que dar uma pausa ali pra ver o que é que tinha que fazer aqui que eu não sabia. Eu vim aqui nesse barril aqui, ó. Peguei mais algumas peças. Vamos ver se é isso aqui.
And there you have it.
É
You never
isso aí.
guessed they were once broken.
Vamos à mesa ali pro nosso amigo ali. Vamos ver se ele...
Well then, were you able to repair it all?
Yes, just like new. Or nearly.
That does indeed look like fine work. You know what you're doing.
I would hope. Can you tell me where I can find my cousin now?
Your cousin is either a very bad joker or a right good fool. He went and insulted a band of ruffians from the lower boroughs. Dangerous fellows. They've a storehouse they operate out of a few streets from here.
What kind of business do they run?
Several, actually, and they're all illegal and profitable. But you didn't hear that from me. In any case, if you were set on recovering your cousin, I would hurry if I were you. They're not the tender sorts.
Thank you for the information.
Off with ya. Get him out of whatever mess he's got himself into. Seemed like a courageous fellow. Who could down his pint. Anything else?
Só
I need to
isso.
be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Good. Vamos lá então. Parece que o primo dele tá com uma ganguezinha. Não vai ser fácil resgatar o nosso primo aí.
That vulture of a tavern master was right. It is Constantine's voice. It's coming from the floor above.
It sounds as if he's locked up.
And I have a feeling they're expecting company. Be careful. The slightest itchy word to these brutes will have them drawing blades to scratch it.
Negotiation may be the solution. As you say, this breed of brutes won't spit on ransom money.
What a waste. I'd rather sneak around them than give half a coin to these seedy fellows.
Libere Constantine, vamos lá. Constantine. Só que eu gosto de explorar muito o jogo aí, ó. Às vezes vale a pena, hein? Beleza, aqui sai da mesma porta. Subir a escada. Estou temos níveis desconfiados. Porém.
All these blue bloods, they aren't worth tuppence. All these blue bloods, they aren't worth tuppence.
Se saímos bem na primeira batalha. Lembrando que tá no modo. Vamos botar aí normal, né? Very hard. Very hard é o mais difícil. Pega o negócio, cara. Aí. Dá pra ver que eu peguei umas espadas dos caras ali, então. Vamos ver se não tem mais nada pra cá. Tomamos uma poçãozinha da vida. Vamos seguir. Agora onde é que tá o Constantine? Voltamos pro mesmo buraco. Bom, deve estar lá em cima então.
has been monumentous, gentlemen, but I have more important things to attend to. An island to govern, treaties to sign, riches to expedite, and a demanding father to impress. Constantine, it's me! My dear cousin! Oh, my lucky star! Always there to pull me out of my fires.
Well, I do what I can. We're departing soon. Your father wasn't pleased by your absence this morning.
Have you ever seen him happy about anything when it comes to me? You know what he thinks of me.
He cares about you, I know that. He appointed you governor, didn't he?
He is ridding himself of a source of constant disappointment. Enough said. Today we set sail for adventure. If you only knew how these rivers.
Beleza, pessoal, esse aí foi o resgate do Constantine. Se vocês gostaram do vídeo aí, não esqueça de compartilhar, de deixar aquele like. Se gostaram do vídeo, eu trago mais aí pra vocês, a continuação aí. E era isso, esse aí, lembrando que esse jogo aí tá de graça aí no mês de janeiro. Essa foi a primeira parte, então valeu!